Not sure you can see this, but this old gentleman out there is physically hoeing, look at potatoes, 1, 2, 3, 4, but physically with a hoe or a rake, all that land by hand. He must be in his 70s, or I don't know, Spanish time, maybe he's 45, but man, I mean, that is some tough, tough work. It even had a license plate. Okay.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Today we are walking from Puerto Marin to Palace del Rey, or Del Ria. And
Street it.
it is perfect walking weather.
Yeah, very nice.
Overcast, very cool.
Probably about 75.
Little humidity in this morning when we walked through some foresty parts, but the scenery has changed again, and it's just stunning, just beautiful. Well, not at this very second, but lots of green trees, big trees, ferns, flowers with viney flowers, just beautiful. More cows, not as much cow shit, but a lot of cows.
Don't swear. You're on YouTube. Anyway.
Leave that out.
Talk about another day at the races, though. We got up and we were on the road at 6:30, and for the first half an hour on the trail, I think we were passed by,
50 people, 60 people.
Here comes a tractor. Let's get out of its way. 50 or 60 people, all giddy and running and having a great time. However, out of the bunches, look at this, is what you get all day too. Out of the bunches, we're starting to see about 1 in 10, 1 in 8 with a slight limp. And we just left, slow down.
Sorry.
We just left a little bar where one of them is getting his calf work done by some masseuse because he could hardly walk. And as they all walked away, I think 2 or 3 of them were limping along, back of their legs all sunburned, complaining. And this is only day 2, and we're, I don't know, 15, 18 into a 25. So I'm expecting a little more of that tomorrow.
What do you mean day 15? Oh, you're in 15 kilometers.
Kilometers, yeah,
Got
sorry.
it.
A 15K day. So I'm sure when we get in tonight, there'll be some limpers, more in the pharmacy than before. And then after tomorrow is going to be a blast, because tomorrow's a 30-kilometer day. And we'll see what happens, but I'm hoping to get some film footage of some of these limping 20-year-olds that thought it's just a breeze. So, great terrain. Just getting past, as you can see. Yeah, and this is what the terrain really has been looking like.
Just beautiful.
Just open and green and cool, and not as much cow stuff. But freaking people everywhere. And some of us old crusty pilgrims we were talking with earlier, and they're like, when you run into 2 or 3, 4 people a day, and now you're running into 2 to 10 every 2 or 3, 4, 5 minutes, your sense of individual space that you had across all in the quiet solitude and time to think, it really isn't there. So it's really, what do you call it, a mind adjust for the most part, because all that, it just doesn't exist anymore. Now it's just tolerating people and someone passing you, watching the footing. So, but great.
I suppose it's actually a good re-entry process into the real world, because in a few days we will be back to this in normal life, which before, up to this point, we've been kind of living in the Camino fantasy. So anyways, I suppose this is helping us acclimate back into the general population, if you will.
One nice thing is because of the increased traffic flow of, I don't know, 50 to 100 times, it's crazy. The little bars actually have good food, better food, more of it, and there's more seating. So you're almost guaranteed a seat. The food is made pretty quickly instead of a straggler walking in now and again to get some food. So had eight to go for today. What? Huh? 8 kilometers. Oh, we just walked a mile marker, 72.5 kilometers. Leg's still bugging me until we get to Santiago. So we'll check in with you a little later and let you know what the next place is like. Here's a piece. Buen Camino. You can see all the people on the trail here. Probably about 30 ahead of us. Maybe, 30. There's a whole pile walking down the hill. Just wanted to get this perspective for you. And a few behind us. But look at this landscape. Whole different animal from the Meseta. Whole different smell too. And no bugs flying in your face. That's a first. Spanish wrap. Huh. And brand new equipment. Well, I guess it's day 2 for them. Yeah. There's a new Camino limp right there. We'll see these guys tomorrow. That guy will probably be at home. That's not funny, actually. I hope they make it. But yeah, another first in 750 kilometers. Oh boy. See ya.